The batter now, Brian Reynolds.
Leading off tonight for Houston, the center fielder.
And he deals. That one finds the zone, and we're underway here in the home opener. Next one misses, and the count even 1-1. The pitch. And the count 1-2. Kicks and fires. Got him. And there's one down. Jose Altuve up to hit here. On the ground to third. Sends it to Perez. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. Here's Yordan Alvarez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Chris, it's pretty amazing to think that Yordan Alvarez could actually be a Dodger. The Dodgers originally signed him in 2016, and a little over a year later, the Astros acquired him for Josh Fields. Pretty good deal for Houston. And a foul ball.
Great deal. And you see Yordan Alvarez really emerging as that David Ortiz type of designated hitter. Even though he likes playing left field, this is a guy that has become a true force in that.
Swing and a miss. Struck. Welcome back. Now here is Bobby Witt Jr. The wind of the pitch. Bregman sends it across to first, and Witt is out.
Batting second, no left fielder, Austin. Hey.
Alvarez sprinting after it. Makes the catch. 2 down. The batter now will be Will Smith. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And he held back, according to Larry Bullard. Righty to the plate. Bounding ball here. Rolls foul. The wind and the pitch. That one ripped. Reynolds raging back towards the wall. Back some more. Hauls it in on the warning track. Back here in Baltimore, second inning set to go. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Cal Raleigh. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Hayes squeezes it, and there's one down. Now it's Alex Bregman. Singy, this guy was a shortstop most of his life. He's transitioned very nicely to third base, and the power has come at the major league level. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Yeah, and one thing, even though we don't see a whole lot of bunting these days, I've always been impressed with how he's been able to make that play up the third base line and throw firm to first to get the out.
On the ground to the left, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
At the belt and fires. And that's downstairs and outside. Next pitch is popped up. Racing makes the catch. And there's two down. Jose Abreu up to hit. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And strike two.
Not a swing you want to watch again.
The 0-2. Swing and a ball popped up. Urias makes the grab. And that's the inning. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Urquidy back to work. That's back there. It's out of here. Salvador Perez leaves the yard. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. Here's J.D. Martinez. And that one is lifted in the air. And there's one away. Ramon Urias, the next to hit for the Orioles. In there, and it's 0-1. And there's a ball.
1-0.
The 1-1. And that's outside. Right side, hard hit. Slings to first, and there are two outs. Here's Luis Urias. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Ha-Sung Kim, the next to hit, takes ball one. Good eye right there. 2-0 the count. Here it comes. He swings and fouls one off. Urias off of first with two away. Next offering is fouled back. Dives and he can't hang on. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Back here at the ballpark, here's a speed threat, Jeremy Pena. First offering misses badly for ball one. Pretty unique upbringing for Jeremy Pena, at least in terms of a kid who was born in the Dominican Republic, but then he moved to Rhode Island, not exactly a baseball hotbed, and he played his college ball at Maine. He was a University of Maine Black Bear, and then went on to be a third-round pick for the Astros in 2018. Luis Rengifo stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Next pitch in the dirt. Now 1-2. One down, base is empty. Got him looking. Throws him with the heater at the knees. Ryan Reynolds here. On the ground right side. He handles it himself, and that is that. Set for the bottom of the third, and into the box for Baltimore, Jorge Mateo. And that one fouled off. Mateo hitting ninth in today's lineup, and he's usually a shortstop, but today he's starting in the outfield. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
So far, all we've seen in this at bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
That one hops against the fence. Around first, digging for two. And he starts the bottom of the third with a double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Punched that one down the line for extra bases, and that was an excellent job going with the pitch on the...
And that's a base hit. Mateo headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and they lead by 2.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his...
Runner takes off. And there's a hit. Witt around second. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
And up to the plate is Will Smith.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
There's a strike. Pena makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. Salvador Perez, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. Fouled off. He was late. Perez goes 6 feet 3 inches, 255 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. Witt, the runner at third. Hayes over at first with one away. Base hit and a run comes in.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
JD Martinez stands in. 0-1 now. A little bit low.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that.
Now fly ball to right center. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. One run across. Another comes in to score. It's 5-0.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up. Went the other way for the knock.
So up next, Ramon Urias. In the air right field. And there's 2 down. So next to hit for Baltimore, Luis Urias. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Over to Abreu. That's the 3rd out. Back now at Oriole Park as we go to the top of the 4th. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Green back to work. That one misses. And that's ball 1. Well, Singy, one of the smallest guys in all of baseball, but the resume is incredible. An MVP in 2017. He's won the World Series twice. 6 times the Silver Slugger. 3 times a batting champ. 8 different times he has been an all-star. What a career he's put together. There's a strike.
Yeah, and just continuing in the line of Bagwell and Biggio and guys in the Hall of Fame. He's headed there himself, Boog, but one thing about it, you mentioned that size does not hold him back. You know, only Manny Ramirez has more postseason home runs in Major League Baseball history than Jose Altuve.
And puts the squeeze on that one. One away. Alvarez, batting with one down, takes a strike. Close, but called the ball. And now it's even 1-1. Left-hand batter waits. Strike two.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Next offering is fouled back. Right-hander kicks, deals. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one misses in the dirt. Now this is in the air down the line. Hayes has it sized up. He makes the catch, and there's two down. 2 outs, base is empty. Cal Raleigh up next for the Astros. First pitch, not close. And that's down and away. The pitch. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And that's outside.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And down on strikes he goes. Bottom 4 and into the box for Baltimore. Ha-Sung Kim. Here comes the pitch. Up the middle. Over to Abreu. And a quick out, number 1. Jorge Mateo now. First pitch, and he just misses.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
That one fouled off. And a pitch. Hey. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout, just didn't locate it very well.
Bregman. On to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. And that's in there for strike 1. And in one hops the wall. Round second, digging for third. Runner at third, 2 gone. And now it's Austin Hayes. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Drops into the glove, and that ends the inning. And welcome back. We go to the top of the 5th, and now it's Alex Bregman. And the first offering is not close. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And here it comes. There's a strike at the knees.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
And the right-hander deals. Got it by him for the K. And Michael Brantley is going to come up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. Just off the outside part of the plate. Taps softly to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
For all the big postseason hits Jeremy Pena has come up with, remember, he replaced a Gold Glove shortstop. Swing and a miss. Welcome back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Will Smith. Reynolds on the run. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. And here's the first baseman, Salvador Perez. He's already homered here in this one. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Rengifo on the move. Makes the grab for the second out. And Martinez 1 for 2. First pitch just misses. Base hit, and that extends the inning. Ramon Urias, the next to hit for the Orioles. This one smoked out to left. Brings it in, and that is the 3rd out of the. Back here in Baltimore. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now at the plate, Luis Rengifo. Rengifo, 26 years old, and usually he's a second baseman, but today he's starting in the outfield. Foul ball there.
I always see second baseman as being pretty versatile guys you can move around, and so for him to be out in the outfield today doesn't surprise me at all.
In the dirt, Smith gathers, throws, beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout. Reynolds stands in here.
0-1.
Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That hits the dirt. 2-2.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Jose Altuve will touch them all, and they cut into the lead. It's 5-1. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Coming on for the Orioles, Matt Bush.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters. Just could not get in sync and even guess right. When you talk about guessing in the game, it's really anticipation and sort of going with what the highest probability pitch, velocity, location at that point of the at-bat is.
Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. And that's outside. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Kicks Indians. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
That's a nice at bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
And that one hammered. Mateo ranging back some more. Didn't quite have enough. Bottom of the 6th. And here is Luis Urias. Urquidy back to work. And it's into the gap. Now he'll turn for second, and now it rolls all the way to the wall. And he's got a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Big.
Oh, gets dirty. Whips it to first. Great play from his knees for the out. Jorge Mateo, the next to hit for the Orioles. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Urias stands at third with one gone in the inning. Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
And now 1-2.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
That's a base hit. Run scores.
Well done. Drives in the run. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
The 0-1. Altuve. Throw, and it gets away.
Now batting, left fielder, Austin
Hayes stands in now and watches strike 1.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And there's a foul ball. And a pitch. That one lifted to left. And he makes the catch. Runner tagging for third, and he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners. Diving, it gets down. Could be extra bases. Here comes Witt around third. He scores as well, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll. Top of inning number 7. Here's
the third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Mm-hmm.